is coming up with something spectacular. Getting to the top for Rocksteady has meant dislocated bones and torn muscles. With breakdancing catching on here, the group warns dancers to warm up properly before taking to the streets.
Don't try to do what you can't do yet until you know what your body can do, because that's where you can really hurt yourself.
But these are the kids of the Bronx, New York's toughest area.
Throw the weight, man. Throw the weight, man.
Breakdancing is their art, and the street is their stage.
And it's a way of life. It's a way to get out of, as they would say, get out of the ghetto.
Switchy, when you see the kids in the streets breakdancing, are they trying to tell other people something? Is there a message in it?
To me, it is a message. They're trying to say, well, look, I can do more than just steal and rob and stick you up.
You can catch a show on almost any corner. Homegrown entertainment it might be, but around here, if you can breakdance, you're just one step away from Broadway.
Oh, we just want to be up there, have a lot of fame, get our names known. A lot of crews, that's what they really want also, get themselves known and their crew.
Make money?
Make money. Make lots of money.
What's it done around here to the Bronx breakdancing?
We've changed the Bronx a lot.
Julio and Thomas were born here. Their parents came from Puerto Rico in search of the land of opportunity. They got the South Bronx. For Julio and Thomas, breakdancing is the best opportunity that's come along yet. Home is a rented apartment in this building, a kind of housing commission block.
Breakdancing is like our own Olympics.
It's your Olympics?
Yeah, our Olympics, breakdancing.
And you guys are the gold medalists?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. And now, try that again, Raymond, try it again, but this time try to go up into a head spin, all right?
Speed up. Speed up. In here, Thomas and Julio are the bosses. They're the leaders of the Bronx Breakmasters, one of dozens of gangs who've made breakdancing a way of life. Their gymnasium is this abandoned basement with just a piece of lino and a radio they call a ghetto blaster.
Don't bend the knees. Try to put your toes into the stage. Everyone's trying to get somewhere, you know, climbing the ladder. We just want popularity.
There's lawyers, there's doctors, well, there's dancers, like there's ballet dancers, and they dance jazz. Well, that's our style of doing the dance.
Simple surrounds, but the moves are anything but simple. Windmills, baby swipes, Superman jumps. Street names for some pretty fancy tricks. Do you think that big break will ever come?
The big break? Oh, definitely. I know. I can feel it. I can just feel it. You know, right now we're going to be on TV. I'm happy.
That's right.
That means
we're happy for that because we getting known somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Not just in New York, but
out the country.
Yeah, overseas.
This is where breakdancing started, with a couple of kids fooling about on a street corner. There's not much else to do in this urban wasteland. Your swimming pool is the nearest fire hydrant. Your playground, the pavement. The South Bronx, with its burnt-out buildings, is a ghetto, where more than half the people haven't had a job for so long, they're no longer considered part of the workforce.
I got sweet, sexy music, baby doll, and it goes just like this.
Sweet G is a DJ in a Bronx disco. He's a local hero who makes breakdance music. It's like a language on its own, really, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
For instance, rapping. What's that?
Well, rapping is a way of expressing yourself through verse and rhyming. First, basically, you need a basic beat, which is this. I mean, just one for the trouble, two for the babies. Here I am, and I want to rock this place. I got a rhyme and...
Sweet G remembers the bad old days of gang warfare and violence.
I used to belong to a gang, and well, most of all the kids that grew up around here used to belong to some type of gang in a sense, but now that I became a rapper and some of the other kids became breakdancers, so it's still in the sense it's a gang or a crew or whatever, but it's taken a whole change. It's no longer violent.
Did it ever get to the stage where some of the kids were killed?
Yeah, some did die.
Some of your friends?
One kid I grew up with got thrown off a roof.
In a gang fight?
Yeah.
And out of this mess, we have breakdancing. Why the Bronx?
Well, how can I put it? It's like a flower in the desert.
Life here is a lot different from the days when parts of the Bronx became known as Little Vietnam. That was back in the 70s when just about every kid belonged to a gang, and the Bronx had a reputation for violence unequaled anywhere in New York. There were more than 300 gangs then, and some 20,000 members. Well, today, you can count the number of gangs on one hand, and the street warfare has virtually disappeared. You see, something better came along.
As impossible as it may seem, it totally just vanished.
That's very hard to believe.
Hard to believe. It was hard to, not only to believe, but it was even harder to actually visualize it happening. It just totally, gang warfare just faded totally out.
But you still go to battle with other crews, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we rather dance against each other than to fight.
Relax.
No fancy equipment in this gym, where they practice with all the dedication of Olympic athletes.
When you do it, Jesse, when you do it, look, you know how you do your handspin? Jesse, look. Look at him. Jesse, you know when you do your handspin? Then when you do your handspin, then you push off like that, and push off the same way, and then just hop on your other hand. All right?
One arm get tired and the other one don't. Well, you gotta get used to it.
That's it, yeah.
Keep that up on the
Like your handspin, more like that.
You gotta keep
Bring
your
your
head
hand
up on
down.
the floor.
Let him rest, man. Yeah. Yeah, Rich, try. All right, Jesse.
We're gonna battle the Bronx Breakmasters. Remember them? Skate Fever? Yeah. This time we're gonna, you know, since they started talking about the Floor Lords lost the last time, we're gonna get them back.
On the other side of the South Bronx, in another basement, the Floor Lords.
This is practice. I want you to practice hard.
If these lads have anything to do with it, fame will be a long time in coming for Julio and Thomas and the Bronx Breakmasters.
Because we are what? Floor Lords. The what? Floor Lords. Who are we? Floor Lords. All right, Eddie, get up. Oh. Okay.
Show me something.
A few years ago, the Floor Lords and the Bronx Breakmasters would have been at each other with knives, bats and chains.
Stay longer.
Today, they battle with dance steps, but it's every bit as serious.
Let go. Come back in. Come back in now. Faster. Let's rev it up.
We gotta be better.
We gotta be better because we have beat them so many times.
They would say they're better than you.
No dancers admit, really.
No dancer will ever admit
that
they're worse than the other group.
Whack. That's what we say, whack.
Each group chose a name that would have been befitting to them, like the Floor Lords. They consider themselves the masters of the floor as far as breaking. The Bronx Breakmasters, they would consider themselves the best breakers in the Bronx.
The Latin Rascals, if you know what I'm talking about.
A whole lot of dedication.
You gotta go out your way.
You gotta
go
face
straight up.
everything.
We want to get there so badly.
You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying.
To the rest of the world, it's a craze. Here in the Bronx, it's a subculture with its own peculiar music, even its own graffiti.
Well, breakdancing to me is an art form, just like as if you would have an artist that paints on canvas to express himself, or a sculpture that molds things out of clay or wood or whatever, in a sense to express himself. That's what breakdancing is to most of the kids here.
Do you have any knives, razor blades, nails, weapons?
In case you're beginning to think the South Bronx is squeaky clean, this is the entrance to the local disco.
Do you ladies have any weapon on you? Mace sprays, razor blade, knives, pistols?
Guns and knives are not allowed in here. You can pick them up on your way out.
That's not considered to be a weapon in America. Hey, money, money, money! Hey, money, money! Hey! Come on now! Hey, money, money! Hey, money, money, money! Everybody, please!
It's 4 in the morning. The crowd is still going strong. Never slow to miss an opportunity. Thomas and Julio are up there too, hoping to be seen.
Things in the bed that I won't describe. She's strange.
They've come to me because they're more serious than the average breaker.
I wanted to stay until the break of dawn, so I made my call on the telephone.
Here's one group of young hopefuls on the way up. They call themselves the Incredible Body Mechanics, and they've made it to Manhattan Dance Studio. They're very good, but they want to be better. So they pay this choreographer to help them knock their act into shape.
Their best dream come true would be to have a record contract, a movie, a TV series, and commercials with enough residuals to live very comfortably.
New York. It's the city of the quick buck. From Wall Street to the Bronx, everybody chases the dollar. Just the smell of money is enough to bring out the hustlers and the promoters and the movie producers. So it had to happen. What started out as a subculture, a kind of poor people's folk dance born on the streets of the Bronx, breakdancing went up market. Breaking, a film about a bunch of kids from the Bronx who made good. For these young actors, it's a dream come true. You see, the stars of this Hollywood movie really are kids from the Bronx. For Thomas and Julio, it could be the story of the Bronx Breakmasters.
We've been looking for the longest, and we have practiced a lot, and we're just looking for that break.
How long have you been looking for that break?
Well, ever since I started dancing.
How long's that?
About 8 months.
Today, all that matters is beating your opposition. For the Bronx Breakmasters, that means beating the gang across town, the Floor Lords. The battleground is a playground on 141st Street in the South Bronx.
They bring their whole block over, and they say, yeah, come on, we're gonna dance. We need a crowd to back us up. The crowd will react, you know, their reaction be like screaming and everything. You feel real good. You dancing like you might do a move that he might not know. And he'll get tense. He say, whoa, what can I do, what can I do, what can I do? And he gets hyper and he tries to come out with something nice.
So, who wins? Well, it's hard to tell. Today, both sides claim victory, and everyone will walk away thinking they're a winner. And for these kids from the Bronx, maybe that's what matters most. Just feeling you're good is half the battle.
Party people in the place to be. New York City is proudly present the new show that's coming on, Hip Hop New York, produced by my man Spank, Henry Chalfant, and Snow White. And we gonna do it something like this: 1 for behinds, 2 for tribulation. To be the soul professor, let's give a demonstration.
How you doing? My name is Spank TC5, and I'm introducing my show, Hip Hop New York, and we're live from the Bronx at Fashion Motor. I basically want to tell you right now what we all about. We all about young people and the development in the South Bronx right about now, the movement going on, graffiti, wild style, everything involved.
I got to be fresh, rhyming over microphone with the most finesse. I'm the E in the century, because I rock the mic with duplicated to see. Rhyming over microphone to be a church MC. People in the place just listen up clear. I said I have another goal in this career, just to be at the top and earn my respect. To rock each and every discotheque. My destiny is shown to come. I've been a sucker MC, you tried to get some. I'm not giving up and say I haven't tried like the other MCs. I have my own pride. Here's a demonstration to the rest of the nation. You better peep out my new creation. Now that's the taste of my brand new style. Cool, calm, unique, and very mild. I put a lot of hard work into my rhyme from the past year to the present time. But look at me now, because I'm on my way. When I get to the top, you know I'm going to stay. Then you know that the team is the very best. And then I have an edge over all the rest. So just listen to me rhyming. My name is not Simon. Believe what you say is gotta be true. When you hear me over mic, when I've been through other MCs try to take a lot of perfection. When I'm on the microphone, I always get connected. My rhyme duplicator and other MCs right on my rhyme. So this is Lee. And when I hit with a heart, I'm right at the start. Rapping over microphone, I'm the MC start. Rhyming over mic and I'm a work of art. I'm the king of the chart and I will play my part. I make the little mistakes, but that's no thing. When I come to rock the mic with the music we bring. All the others, and not my brothers. Listen to the E to D. I am a real lover. Nobody got a brother over MIC. Rhyming over microphone, so viciously, and you won't stop, and you won't stop. And that box, rock. It's like a fuck the shoes, the holes in your socks. So just listen to the D about ready to rock. I'm on to the break of dawn until you won't stop rocking to everybody's gone. Time master, see my mellow, my man. So when you're rhyming over my enemy, the back stand. And you don't stop, and you don't say. Just the other day, I was going downtown to see my girl. When I saw her above, he was in a different world, lying on the ground, all curled up in the bowl of clothes that were full of hope.
Like a couple of years back, you look at graffiti and this whole hip-hop culture stuff, and people, you know, it wasn't organized the way it's organized now. Now you walk down the street and you see kids, you know, breakdancing like they see it in the movies. You have graffiti in movies, you got breakdancing in movies, you got posters on the trains about breakdancers, you got, I mean, albums of rappers, and, I mean, you know, like this whole hip-hop culture, the subculture of the ghettos becomes something big. A lot of people that are watching this show don't know what graffiti, is about. They think graffiti is like a kid vandalizing the subway. The energy coming from this whole hip-hop culture, it's not negative, it's positive. It's helped a lot of kids, from living in the streets and just hanging around and fooling around with drugs. Giving them something to do with their time, something good, something constructive.
There's a lot of hard work in what we do. Some people look at graffiti very negative, but, really trying to make it positive. We're doing things like canvases, and we're doing fashion. We're doing graffiti on clothes and stuff like that. And plus, we're really doing a lot of things for our community, too. Like, we're painting gates, painting murals around, really beautifying parks and things like that.
Graffiti, to be the graffiti, to try to be your best and do your best, because when you walk down the street, you want to feel like, hey, yo, I'm Brim, and I'm fresh, and I did something good, I didn't do a whack piece, I did a fresh piece, and you want to dress nice, and, it's like, you might not live in the best neighborhood, you might live in, like, the other day, I was walking through my neighborhood, and I was looking abandoned buildings, and, rats and roaches and junkies, and all that. And, you might not live in, the best neighborhood, but if you do something, man, you feel like you right up there with everybody else, man. You feel like, hey, I could do this, and you can't do that, and you have self-respect, self-esteem, and you're number one, and this is what it is, this is what this whole thing is about, man. It's to be number one in the ghetto.
When I first realized the fast money goes, walk out the door, discouraged, it just froze. Thinking to myself, the fast money goes. It took so long for me to collect it, but it didn't take long. And on the record, $50 tickets, a suit made a leper, a goose down, promise to wear in cold weather. Reached in my pocket, couldn't pay the fast bit. All my money to buy my shit. I got paid and I got no money. It might sound bad, but it sure ain't funny. Words. See that, man? 18 years old, you think you're grown, you told your parents you're ready to leave their home. You met a girl and you had a son. That's where your problems just begun. Didn't know being independent was so tough. Working 2 jobs still ain't bringing enough. The money you save is no longer there, so you told your girl to get all welfare. Got bills to pay, you're in a 2 months back. No cash to put gas in your Cadillac. And now you're sorry for what you done. You don't want to be a mama, you want to be a son.
This is Dondi, CIA to my left, and I have Butch 2 to the left. These are writers and originators.
We go far back, me and Donnie, back to the 70s, early 70s and whatnot, Everybody have their own identity, and it's graffiti that brought us together from, like, everything is all subculture, but everybody have from their own neighborhood. Like, I'm from way uptown, Donnie might be from downtown, but through writing, we seem like we're from the same neighborhood, more or less.
Well, to break that down, you from the Boogie Down Bronx, and Donnie's from East New York, Brooklyn. So that's a long way apart. So these trains got us all together. I like to say that right here.
trains make it seem like we all off the same block.
Yeah.
You know, we want the same line. We want different stations.
They just go all the way to the end, you know. And the number 2 and 5, they go far, boy. They hit all parts of New York.
Or much people get to check it.
Yeah. Y'all was doing them trains. Y'all made everybody happy. Yeah. Everybody in my block was happy when the train passed by. I'll tell you something about New York City. It generates graffiti artists. Yeah. I mean, from brother to brother. I mean, you pass it on to your brother, his cousin passes it on to his cousin. I mean, style is spread all over the city. And that's what makes New York one of the best cities in the world. It has so much style.
I just got finished coming back from California, where I was doing fashions there. And graffiti fashions is actually what I was doing out there. And, you know, you can get in things like doing advertisement. You know, I see better things in the future. And, you know, people like you, Spank, is actually, you know, helping promote the art and showing people what it is. And, you know, the privilege being on the show and to talk about things that are going on.
Thank you. I feel that it's a great art, you know, and it's got a lot of energy behind it. And we are young people just making our future be known, telling it all to you live.
That's how it is, and I want to just like go on beyond graffiti into like G2 said, he's doing fashion design. I'm also doing that, having a show this Thursday with fashion design. And other than doing that, you know, I got myself through high school and into a private art college, which is, you know, respectable, very respectable for graffiti artists. Whereas for, you know, I see like some graffiti artists, you know, they got so involved with the negative part of graffiti that they're going nowhere fast. You know, they're not thinking about painting canvas, what they can do with graffiti. You know, just thinking, yeah, crossing out and, you know, doing insides of the train, which is just ridiculous. Graffiti's beyond that. It's all about all this that's in here. Colors, you know, wild style, top to bottoms.
Taking it back.
That's right. All this is here.
To the coal mines. It's all right here. This is knowledge. Knowledge. This is the book of knowledge. Let it be known, this is the book of knowledge.
electric boogie is basically isolation of the body. It's sort of like doing the robot and miming at the same time. So what you're doing is you're trying to explain a move that you're doing with your whole body into it, but without the object. Just serves the same purpose as miming. And plus you're adding in what we call a pop. A pop is just like a quick stop. So you have a lot of ways of popping. You can either pop with the, with your muscles. You strain your muscles. You keep them tense and it automatically like stops. Or you can pop with a shoulder. That's called a shoulder pop. So what you're doing is when you throw your shoulder pop, you stop. And it's just like, you're hitting an object. And then there's a body pop. Now body pop, you use your legs, and your body and your arms, and you tense your muscles, and it, stop. It's sort of like a robotic, move. These are Egyptian moves. And bring it out. Bring it around that way. And you swing it around like that. They have to go the same way. Now bring it back. Now they face each other. And you bring it in like this. Switch hands. For each motion you do, you add the pop. That's what electric boogie's all about, popping. Popping started in California as a robot, and they added more into it. And out there it was called a pop, but when it got to New York, we called it electric boogie because we add more motion to it, and we move our whole body at the same time. So that's how we got his name out here. So like an electrical current going through your body. Like a move you might have seen me do when I take a light bulb out, I stick my finger in it, and all of a sudden I start shaking.
Commentating, illustrating, description giving, adjective expert, analyzing some other musical myth, seeking people of the universe. This is yours. It's yours. Do you like it? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. Well, if you had it, would you flaunt it? Yeah. Well, it's yours. Taking a record that's already made with the help of the mixboard used in the crossfade. Rhythm can be kept to a self-choice pace, depending on moment or depth of bass. I don't really know, but somebody said some musical rhythm can mess with your head. I don't know if it's true. I leave it up to you. It's yours. Sound plus rhythm done up with finesse is equivalent to the adjective best. Now it's time to introduce neo-rhymes combined with the groove with juice. Dance to the musical tune on the microphone, gonna make you swoon. T-L-A-R-O-C-K, usually the reason for a very nice day. I came here to represent the ultimate act, which only occurs when the party is packed. So full of endurance for your insurance, everything's fixed, just listen to the mix, to the mix, to the mix, to the mix. It's yours. Break down, break down, break down, break down, break down, break down. Back to the beat, 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 to the beat. DJ Jazzy J, J, J. talk deserves a walk. The situation's changed. Everything said from now on has to be prearranged. Definitely, you will agree. Just let your mind be free. Relax yourselves, do your dance. This is the place to be. Listen. Computer program with just one finger, made complete for the chosen singer. Once lyrics are finished, the picture is done. The difference is this picture has no sun, but there's plenty of bright kaleidoscope light. No color supersedes, cause the balance is right. Listeners are pleased, cause anxiety is freed. They can only be thought when the music is ignored. It's yours. Do you like it? Yeah! Do you want it? Yeah! Well, if you had it, would you flaunt it? Yeah! Well, it's yours. DJ Jazzy J.
There's a new headline, there's a new sensation. Everybody's talking about